Hello, thank you for joining me. So today I've got a follow-up from our Spread Your Wings video. So if you want to, you can go back and check that out and then come and do this for a nice little shoulder release, or if you're just craving the stretch out through the shoulders. We're going to begin kneeling. So tops of the feet flat to the earth, or if you want a little bit of a toe stretch, you can try tucking the toes underneath you, coming back onto the heels. You're just going to close down the eyes, bring your palms onto the thighs and take 3 shoulder rolls, closing down the eyes. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and let them release, traveling down the body as you exhale. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, allow them to travel down the spine. Inhale, squeeze them up. Exhale, release. Feel the heaviness in the elbows as you sit up nice and tall through the crown of the head, lengthening through the neck. Just take a deep breath in through the nose and a big sigh out through the mouth. 2 more breaths just like that. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release through the mouth. Last one, deepest breath. Inhale. Feel the palms of your hands connecting onto the thighs. Your feet pressing firmly into the earth. Just allow yourself to arrive here at the mat. Consciously dropping any weight from the shoulders. Just observe the steadiness of your breath here, the warmth and the quality. Keeping the eyes closed or maybe lifting the gaze slightly, start to work your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Keeping the right elbow heavy. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, round through the upper back. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Left elbow heavy. And just start to work through a little semicircle as you exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the right. Exhale, chin to chest, start to round through the spine, bring the shoulders forwards. Feel the stretch through the top of the ribs, through the back. Really rounding through here, head and neck are heavy, elbows heavy. Inhale in and start to uncurl through the spine, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chin all the way up to the ceiling, extend through the neck. Inhale, slowly bring your head back into a natural position. If you've got the toes curled under, good job, because that was burning my toes. So maybe uncurl the toes and give them a little tap onto the earth. Come back to sit down on the heels, and we're just going to take some moving breaths here. Inhale, we'll reach up. Exhale, we'll twist over towards the right. Inhale, the arms come through center, reaching up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, sweep the arms out wide to the side. So you're a little bit like a conductor here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, both sides, bum comes down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bum comes down, arm comes wide. It is supposed to be this fast. Let's see if you can speed it up to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, come down, spread the arms. 2 more times. Inhale through center, engage your core. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to left. Inhale to center, exhale, spread the arms wide. Inhale through center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, sit the bum down, spread the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift through the crown of the head and engage the navel towards the core, towards your spine. Inhale in, exhale, place the fingertips back behind you, fingertips facing away from you. You can tent up onto the fingertips if you need to. Inhale in, lift the gaze, lift the chest, maybe send the head back. Get a nice stretch through the front of the neck, activating our 3rd chakra, our throat chakra, the Vishnu chakra. Inhale in, exhale, uncurl, send the fingertips in front of you, come up into a tabletop position. I'm just going to walk myself back a little bit because I know the camera tends to cut me off. Inhale in, plug through the fingertips, feel all 10 knuckles pressing into the earth. Inhale in, shift the weight slightly into the right palm. Exhale, send the left leg all the way out long to the edge of the mat. Inhale in, left arm sweeps up all the way up overhead, reaching through those fingertips, plugging that shoulder blade in. So notice that it kind of tends to round out here. See if you can draw your shoulder blade or your arm bone back into the body. So you should feel the shoulder blade pressing down towards the spine. Keep the navel engaged as you lift through the hips. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you start to reach towards the front of the room, following the gaze. Inhale in here, just find that opening through the left side body. Lifting the hips, exhale, planting the palms. Bring the left leg back underneath you and send the right leg all the way out long. Inhale in, engage through the core, lengthen through the spine, sweep that right arm all the way up overhead, finding that length, finding that stretch, lifting through the hips and maybe finding that reach. So you're kind of reaching diagonally here, plugging that shoulder blade in. So it really should feel like you're pulling your arm down, but also still reaching through the fingertips. Next, nice and long. Drop any tension away from the jaw. Lift the hips a little higher. Exhale, plant the right palm down. Bring the right leg all the way back underneath you and then start to walk the hands lengthwise on your mat. From here, we're going to stack the hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hip, press into the tops of the feet, or if you enjoyed that toe stretch, maybe tuck them under. Inhale in, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine, squeeze everything in and up. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine, everything squeezes in and up. Inhale, lift, arch through the back. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, come back into center. If you didn't have your toes curled under, curl them under now. Strengthen through the core, engage the navel up towards the spine, lengthen through the neck and draw those shoulders away from the ears. Or inhale in and then lift the knees, hover. Just for 3 breaths. 2 more. And 1 lower. Exhale, uncurl the toes of the feet, give them a wiggle or a shake if you need to. And then we'll inhale in, slowly arching through the spine. Going to start to lower all the way down, so our bum will stay in the air, chest comes to the earth, elbows tuck in. Deep breath here, and then exhale, slide forward, melt down into the mat. We're going to walk both arms out to the sides, tent through the fingertips, pressing the tops of the feet into the earth. We're going to roll through some cobra series, so just finding some fluid movement in our cobra. We'll inhale to lift, exhale to lower. So inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest, keep the navel engaged. Exhale, chin comes to chest as your belly comes to the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to chest. So keeping your chin to your chest as you inhale, lift up. The top of your inhale, you'll lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, lifting. And stay lifted, drawing the shoulder blades away from the ears, reaching that chest forwards, pressing into the tops of the feet. Everything's nice and engaged here. One more deep breath in, and then exhale, melt your chest to the earth. Walk the palms back underneath you. Take a deep breath here, lengthening through the spine. How often do we lay on our bellies? So maybe give yourself a little shake out. It always feels kind of childlike to me, I don't know why. So inhaling in, and then we'll just start to shift the hips all the way back, keeping the palms at the front of the mat. You might need to walk your knees back slightly here as we come into a puppy variation. So pressing the fingertips into the earth nice and solidly, we are going to find our full puppy with our chest melting all the way to the mat. But first we're going to engage a little bit, so really pressing to all 10 knuckles, all 10 fingertips, and then lift the forearms off of the earth. Lengthen through the neck, take a breath here, and then draw your navel all the way up into your spine as you send the hips back. So you should feel a really nice juicy stretch through the shoulder blades here. Keeping the core engaged. Imagine someone pulling your seat bones back. Press the tops of the feet into the earth. And try to avoid drawing any tension in your jaw. So there's no clenching of teeth here. There's no furrowing of brow, just feeling into the stretch. With each inhalation, you're lengthening through the spine. With each exhalation, you're sending those hips back. One more breath here. And then exhale, drop the forearms down, drop the chest down. Keep the core lightly engaged, so you're not completely curling through the spine. Just work in a variation that feels good for you. So you don't need to fully engage the core, but just a slight engagement can feel really nice. Two more breaths here. And exhale, arm curl. Shift the hips or the knees under the hips. Send your seat bones back. And roll the shoulders as you come up. So extend out a little bit there. So you're just going to take a nice easy twist, bringing the knees back together. We'll inhale in, reach both arms up. Exhale, send the right arm back behind you, planting it onto the earth. Inhale in, left hand comes over to the left thigh. As you inhale, find length through your spine. Exhale, bring the gaze towards the back of the room. Inhale in, lift. Exhale, maybe you twist a little deeper. Inhale, come through center, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, find your twist. Remember to lengthen through the spine and then send the gaze back. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we'll come back into our cat-cow. So just finding some organic movement with your own cat-cow here. Inhale in. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. Maybe you want to play around with some arm variations as you inhale, sending the fingertips maybe to face towards the knee. Exhale, round through the spine. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift, drop the belly, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine. As you inhale, come through center, reset the hands. Exhale, send the knees as wide as the mat. So we're coming into a wide leg child's pose. This is where we're going to end today. So inhaling, find length through the spine. Exhale, send the seat bones back. Walking the fingertips forwards, maybe tenting up onto the palms as you create space through the spine, drawing the shoulder blades back. Melt the chest towards the earth. Again, if it doesn't come there, that's okay. If you like, you can bring a block beneath you, or you can stack a blanket underneath the crease of the knees. So just working to find length with every inhale. Imagine your spine expanding. With every exhale, your chest melts closer towards the earth. Keeping some awareness, some heaviness through the hip bones. And then on your next inhale, start to thread your right hand underneath the left. Find a twist here. Maybe staying up onto the fingertips, or maybe planting the left palm down. So your right ear will come to the mat, reaching through the fingertips of the right arm. You should feel this right through the back of the shoulder blade. Seat bones are nice and heavy. Inhale in, uncurl. And just find a counter twist, reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant both arms down, and then we'll find that thread through the left side. So sweeping the left arm underneath the right. Right fingertips maybe walk a bit forward. Find a twist that works for you. Really ground through the palm of both hands. Feel the length being created through the right side body and through the back of the left shoulder. Keeping both hips nice and heavy, using your own weight to kind of counter that stretch. And as you inhale, uncurl, just take a little counter stretch here, reaching up. Exhale. You can either come back down into your wide leg child's pose, or you can meet me back in a kneeling at the center of our mat. And we'll just take a few shoulder rolls all together. Hopefully you can feel a little bit of space through those shoulder blades. Sitting up nice and tall, coming into stillness whenever you're ready. Stacking the chest over the hips, chin over chest. Lifting up nice and tall. Maybe you close down the eyes. I instinctively did it there. So inhale in, reach the arms all the way up overhead. Find a lift, find a strength as you squeeze those shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, your hands will come through your heart center. Engage through the palms here, really push them together as your chest lifts to meet your thumbs. One last deep breath all together and an exhale through the mouth. Inhale in. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that. It was a little bit of a different vibe for our stretchy practices that have been coming up on Sundays, but I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly needed it, and I hope to see you again soon.